All right, we are ready for the main event, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that match between Sophia Tran and Andy Kashuba. I certainly did. A lot of swings and up and downs. It was like a roller coaster. But now we've got the main event. Let's say hello to our contestants tonight. John, why don't you come over here and start us off, if you don't mind. John Scudder, welcome. You are representing Team Oregon here.
Oh, let's go Oregon.
All right. I like to do these interstate matchups.
Like I'm in hostile territory.
Want to come in one more step forward? There we go. Hostile territory. Well, we like to do these state matchups, right? Oregon, Washington. We had Idaho, Washington, and so it's kind of fun because the players here, they don't really get to see a lot of the players in Oregon a lot of times, and so get to know you a little bit in your game. But tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been playing pool competitively?
I think I started playing APA like 2004, 2005, and that's about when I started getting into it. And
okay.
Just got tired of playing video games and watching TV, really.
Okay. And now you have a business. Let's talk about your business. The Diamond Mine Northwest? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. And so I place diamonds in bars and sell them to bars and pool halls and individuals, and it takes me all over the place. Get to meet a lot of cool people. Okay,
so you do diamond table sales. Do you also do service, refelting, leveling, other support for people that already have existing tables?
I'm still getting my hands used to doing the recloth. Like I said, I never try to pretend to be something that I'm not, but I'm really good at getting diamonds in the hands of people that want them.
I do notice that. You seem to have inventory a lot, which is rare for the Northwest.
Yes.
Diamonds are harder to get here than they are in the East Coast. There's just not a lot of diamond dealers out here. It's a lot further from the factory. So it's nice to not have to wait a year to get a table.
And that's one of the reasons I started getting more into the sales is people kept having to wait for so long, so I just started ordering in advance, and it kind of just fed itself.
All right. So if someone's interested in a diamond table, how do they reach you? Is it a website?
The website is being reworked. A lot of the information is outdated, unfortunately.
Okay.
But the best way is like just through Facebook.
Facebook? John Scudder on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
Or Diamond Mine Northwest on Facebook.
Diamond Mine Northwest on Facebook.
Yes.
And they can message you directly through there.
Correct.
Excellent. All right, so tonight you're going to be playing Jack Kiske. You guys are almost the same rating. You have about 2-point difference in rating, so...
no, I've lost a point and he's gained a point, so I'm a little worried about that.
Oh, okay, so now it's a little bit more of a stretch then. Yeah. You know, did you do anything to prepare for? I know you mentioned you don't really get a lot of 9-foot table time.
No, but I mean, honestly, with two people, similar skill rating, just it depends on just who catches the gear at the moment. And, you know, other than that, you just gotta play your game and hope it's a little bit better than the other person's.
That's the goal. So 10-ball race to 11. All right. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you on.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Jack Kiske, congratulations on winning the Roomba raffle.
Thank you, sir.
The first time you got in? First time you entered the Roomba raffle?
Yes, sir.
And you won the grand prize right off the bat.
Yeah, well, dumb luck has a way of finding me sometimes.
The Roomba liked you that day. The Roomba found your ball. It was the 5th ball that dropped. It was almost a photo finish, it looked like, because it was sort of like one ball and then the next ball. So you got it. You got the grand prize. You got the spot on the show. And $100 of your buy-in paid tonight.
Yeah, and I actually also won the Salado deal as well on the same raffle. So my first time buying in, I got 2 prizes.
You did. You got 2 prizes. I forget about that because the spot on the show is, you know, what everybody's trying to get. So, but tell me a little bit about your game. How long have you been playing competitively for?
Well, the first tournament I ever played in was at a place called Huey's, which hasn't existed in a long time. It was actually a 12 and under tournament that I was probably 9 or 10 years old when I played in it, and my dad actually entered my twin brother and I into it, thinking that we would get our butts kicked because they had a junior league there, and we kind of quit listening to a lot of stuff that he had to say because we were like, oh, we already know everything. So he figured we'd get humbled. And my twin brother and I actually took second and third and fourth place in that tournament. And so it kind of backfired on him a little bit.
But you were hooked from there then.
Yeah, that was my first competitive event is a 12 and under tournament where my brother and I were probably, like I said, like 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, something like that.
So it sounds like pool's been in your family. The Kiskes, I hear the name a lot. You got a brother Justin, your dad John. Anybody else with a name that doesn't start with J?
Actually, my mom, who is no longer with us, she actually had a couple of trophies from pool before she ever met my dad.
Oh, okay.
So she played before she ever met him, and she was a pretty good player in her own right. And I also have an older brother that lives up Smoky Point, just north of Everett, who has an incredible eye for the pool table as well. He doesn't play nearly as much as the rest of us, but he's also a very capable pool player.
Cool. So yeah, that certainly helps when you come into it at a young age and you build up from there. So what about 9-foot tables? Are you used to playing on 9s?
Not really. I actually had a pretty good run at the Spokane Open last year, but I very rarely have an opportunity to touch a 9-foot table. I've got one friend that has one that I get to go over to once in a while. His name's Anand. But it's rare that I have an opportunity to touch a 9-foot table. I'm primarily on a 7-foot diamond or an 8-foot valley.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of players, because that's usually what's out there and what's available to play on. So how are you feeling about your game and your chances tonight?
I feel like I got as good a chance at winning this as I do losing it.
Okay. Coin flip?
Yeah, I mean, I'm confident in my game. I don't know his game at all, but obviously he's a very capable player. Otherwise, his Fargo wouldn't be where it is.
Yep.
And, I'm just hoping that, maybe I get 1 or 2 rolls to go my way and stroke the ball good and see what happens from there. Okay.
And so we're playing 10 ball, BCA rules. So early 10s are fine as long as they're called. 3-foul rule is in effect. Alternate break, race to 11, 1,000 in the middle. Let's rock and roll.
Can I give one quick shout out?
Absolutely.
All right, I would like to give a quick shout out to my twin brother Justin, his wife Gina, their 3 children, Mason, Maddie, and Wyatt, and also apparently their dog, Dobby, was requested to be in this. So, shout out to all of them who are going to be watching this match back in North Bend, and hopefully I can put on a good show for you guys.
All right, let's go. Lag for break, and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, looks like I forgot to turn the mics off in here, my mic off, so hopefully that wasn't too distracting for you guys. But yeah, jump in here, Andy, and then we're going to get Sophia in here to commentate, and I'll be able to take some breaks here, so it'll be nice.
Union breaks.
Yeah, union breaks.
Back to the union breaks.
Right.
Renegotiate.
Oh, I got to change the scoreboard. Thank you, guys.
Let's get that one off there.
Let's get this.
Or we could just change it.
Jack Kiske, and he is 6'10", I believe. Can you look up their Fargos for me?
Jack?
You didn't know I was going to do that to you, did you?
I didn't, but I am somewhat prepared. Okay.
I think it's something like that. Not sure. We'll get it figured out here. Zeros.
Jack Kiske is 6'13".
6'13", thank you.
And John.
This is race to 11. 609 for John Scudder, thank you.
Oops. Yep.
Appreciate it. You guys are helpful. Yeah, Fargo says it's a coin flip. No surprise there. And Jack was talking about his break because I told him about this prediction contest that we're going to be doing, and he said, "Well, I hope they guess a high number because he goes, I usually pocket a lot of balls on the break, but I didn't want to tell you guys that and give you the inside info unless you really knew the players." So,
Yeah, he was mentioning
so we
that.
got to keep track here. So that is 1 ball on the break, right?
Oh, is that what we're guessing on?
Yeah. So
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So we got to keep track the whole way. So far we're at 1. All right. So a nice safety right off the bat from Jack.
I think it was an accidental safety.
Do
I think he was trying to pocket that 1, but I could be wrong. It looked like he was trying to cut it into that upper right corner.
Well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was a fantastic safety.
It was
But you never know.
absolutely amazing. Way better than any safety I played tonight, for sure.
All right. You know the rules.
Minus the 3 foul one.
Uh-oh. So John starts off with a foul here.
Uh-oh.
Gives that ball in hand. Or did he get a good hit on that?
He did get a hit.
Oh, okay. I thought he missed it. Okay. My bad. That was a great hit by John. It's going to be 1,000 in the middle on this match. All right. This is going to be interesting. I have never seen John Scudder's game. I've seen Jack a few times.
So who ended up with the push-ups? That's what I want to know. Todd Shirley. Sorry, Todd.
He's got to do them on video. He did the push-ups on top of his table. Okay.
Jack is
So,
on a
yeah,
mission here.
he's not wasting any time. I think he's one of these players that just likes to get into a rhythm, get into that groove. And he's making quick work of this rack. Does have to be careful of the 10 there. The 10 is big, so nice job staying in line here. Just wants some top, maybe a little top outside.
Shot a little inside there. And
Yeah, he was on a roll there, but that is going to leave John the opportunity here to get a 2-ball out.
And I think the 9 passes the 10 right into the corner. So, yeah, easily.
It sure does.
So
And all he has to do is just draw,
little bit of
just
bottom,
a little bit
yeah.
of draw to hold that cue ball for the 10 in the side next.
Which he does.
Yes, he does. John Scudder with the first rack.
Up 1-0.
We are underway already.
The race to 11.
And just to remind you guys, this is Patrick Nix
And Andrew Kashuba.
Andrew Kashuba,
Or Andy.
and you
We'll
are
just go by
watching
Andy.
Chalkbox Productions.
And we're back.
Yeah, and as soon as Sophia comes over and taps me on the shoulder, I'm gonna swap out and let her sit in here. Oh, she's tapped me on the shoulder. What a coincidence! That was so amazing how quick this is.
Weird how
you know
that
what I'm gonna
works.
do though is I'm gonna have you scoot over. I'm gonna move my keyboard, so I'm gonna still drive the keyboard, but you guys are gonna do the talking. How's that sound? There we go. I'm just taking the controls.
Hello, hello.
Well, hey, long time no see.
I was busy having chili.
Yeah.
I don't know about
it's
you
good
guys.
Stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm cool with the pool and all, but I'm coming back for chili.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. We'll definitely do that for the rematch.
Yes.
We'll build that up like rematch of the century. Dun, 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 dun.
So I'm also excited to see John Scudder's game. I've seen Jack play most recently in the Mini Mosconian Liquid.
Yeah, same. I think for all of us here. I've seen Jack play a couple of times. I actually shot against him in a open at one time, long time ago. You can guess the outcome of that one.
Nicole's watching. Shout out to Nicole in the NWPA. Oh,
And
God.
no slop here though. 10
Nope.
ball. So
I'm pretty sure he's got to look at it. He'll take it.
there's no messing around, Jack. He makes that first ball. He'll good speed.
The pockets do not look so tight looking from this angle, does it?
Yeah. These guys will make it look a little bit, make the pockets look a little
Easy
bit bigger. Right?
and bigger. Thank you, Nicole. That is very, very true, David. Scudder is a very well-known name in the Northwest. Don't sleep on that guy.
Oh, nice shot. What a
Heck.
lead.
Yes, please.
Nicole, yes, for Spokane, that is the next stop for the NWPA. Ladies of the Northwest and anyone listening, come on out and join the tour.
Are you part of that?
I sure am.
That's awesome. We came up a little short. So Jack is running through the racks here and coming up a little bit short towards the end. Left John looks like a bank shot here. I don't think he can cut it into. There we go. Yeah, he might be able to. It's a tight cut, but I don't know if you want to do that anyway because you lose a little bit of control of the cue ball. So, looks like a pretty straightforward bank shot. I don't know. Looks like he's got a good angle for it. I don't know how comfortable he is doing that.
Okay, so he is going to cut this.
He's gonna cut it, huh?
Oh, I thought he pointed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought he pointed that way. So that's my fault.
Yeah, we had nothing on the break on the last break, so we've got a total of 1 through the first 2 racks. Jack takes no time pocketing the 10. I'm assuming they're just doing the alternate breaks. No 10 on the break.
Alternate break, no 10 on break. Normal BCA 10 ball rules.
The normal BCA 10 ball rules. So early 10s are okay if they're called, and then no 10 on the break. So our local BCA 9 ball league has actually got us playing 10 ball. Right now we're playing one. So we got 1 on the break that time, so we're up to a total of 2. With 3 racks if you're keeping track. Sophia's back with us now.
Partially alive.
Her,
Oof.
no,
That
that's-
3 got a little tricky there.
yeah. Got to do something with the 2 here. So got to find a good safe.
Yes.
Where are you going to put this one?
I believe he's going to get the cue ball like right where that 3-4 is and the 2. Yep.
Perfect. Man, 8 ball didn't
He
help.
did not get there. That 8 ball helped bring the 2 out.
Yeah, I think he's got enough of that ball to get it down the rail into the pocket.
I can do it.
Sophia's going to take a little break.
Yeah, Sophia's got a little tickle in her throat. It's
I think her
causing her to
allergies
cough a little
are
bit.
kicking her butt. Oh, look at this. Is this my
yeah. No, that's
fee?
for a donation. Actually,
Oh.
that's from the generous Aaron Moss
Oh, wow.
to go into the PayPal, the GoFundMe account for Scott's mom.
Yeah, that's a couple of people have donated to that.
Yeah, let's
I
see.
would
Let's see
love
what
to
that's
see-
at. I'm going to take a look at that and see.
Love to see the pool community come through for one of the great guys that plays our game here locally.
It is fantastic.
Yeah,
So far, the viewers have donated a total of actually $460. So again,
thank you.
I'm committing to a cap of 500. So if we can get $40 more, each dollar that you guys put in there now on that is matched dollar for dollar.
I got
guys-
it. I got your 40 right here.
Well, that was fast. All right,
As a matter
fantastic.
of fact, I will take that out. And
That was our goal. Our goal was to get $1,000 total. So if I can get 500 from the community and I'll match it, I think that's fantastic. So here we go.
Throwing money around,
John
huh?
Scudder with a nice opportunity here to take a 2-1 lead.
There's your other 40.
Thank you. I will put it right into the account.
Oh,
Wow! Thank you,
Well.
Sophia, with 50 for the GoFundMe.
Yeah,
you
that
guys
was
are
my
so
50.
generous. That's fantastic. Thank you, guys. And Scott Aquan, I'm sure thanks you as well.
oh yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anybody
So,
that would be more grateful.
I'm going to be putting that into the GoFundMe after this stream is over. We're going to load that thing up.
Sophia. Thank you. Aaron. You're the man.
For some reason, I'm only seeing the chat on YouTube on this thing, so I do have to keep looking at Facebook. So ignore this video that's playing here,
Yeah,
and this is just for the chat.
gotcha.
Let me do this. I'll put them right next to each other like that. Yeah. Yeah, just ignore that. Okay, so let me get the scoreboard updated here.
2-1.
Yep,
Favor
2-1.
John.
Mr. Scudder.
Thank you everybody again for the donations.
So I like these Oregon-Washington matchups. I think that's always a good rivalry. Okay, so how many balls on
We
the
got
break? One. That's 1 ball on the break, so we're at a total of 3 balls on the breaks down
Through
so
4
far
racks.
through 4 racks. All right. Colin Sue, thank you for the raffle ticket donation. I've got you in. And Andrew McMahon getting his tickets in as well.
think this is the one I want. Yeah.
Jack
Safety
tries
no good. Yeah, he was trying to get safe on that one. Not quite there.
All right. Thank you, Rich.
All right. Thanks, Rich. You drop these in the bucket.
Absolutely.
Andrew McMahon, your tickets are going in right now. Thank you.
Andrew, number 2.
Okay, so all right, so we've got Sophia back. I am going to relinquish the mic to the lovely Sophia Tran. I turned the volume down.
Thank you.
Turn it back up.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Breathe a little better now.
A little bit better.
All right. So it looks like John's a little hooked behind the 7 here.
He's gonna
Shooting at
get
the
some
2.
action. Get some action off of just past the corner. There he goes.
Oh,
Did he call that?
I think he did.
He sure did.
What a shot. What a great shot. All right. So that puts John up 3-1 in a race to 11. And try and get a replay of that shot. It's a nice thing about YouTube. It was probably the shot after that one. So
I'll get it on the next one.
we'll try to we'll work on getting that replay back up.
Oh, this is it.
Yes.
So we'll
I have it queued up for later.
All right.
it is queued up. Meanwhile, we'll count balls on the break here.
1.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Scratch is 0. Scratch is
Scratch
0.
goes to 0.
Scratch makes it 0?
Yep.
What?
0 balls on the break. That's part of the rules.
So
If it's a
we are
scratch on the
still
break, it's a
at
0.
3 after 5 racks.
Okay.
Heck of a shot.
That's going in my toolbox. In my magic toolbox right there.
Aaron's fired up to try that shot next. So
Just a bank carom, no big deal.
for you guys,
Hit it to 10 for the win.
is he shooting? Turn around and shooting left-handed here, huh? Or is he a lefty? I did not notice. No, he shot
He is
that left-handed.
ambidextrous.
It's my last live stream match prior to this one. I shot against JP, who's pretty ambidextrous. That gives him a heck of an advantage.
JP's a good shot.
Yeah. Both hands, either way, left or right. Didn't seem to, bother him which way he was shooting. Now I'm a drummer, so I'm relatively ambidextrous myself, but not in pool.
Just train yourself.
I'm still working on my normal side. So,
Oh.
Did he get hooked? Does
He
have
did
it?
not. No, he's good. He's got it. He's got a view of that.
Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell from that angle. He got himself pretty good here to run this out. I like the odds here.
I like the way he shoots. Just solid. He knows where he's
Nothing
going.
fancy there. He just makes a decision and goes for it, huh? So he is shooting lefty again.
He just stuns this or stops. Yeah, he stuns it over.
Yeah, it's perfect. This looks like the one I missed. Even after you told me not to miss it.
You can't put that negativity on the shot.
See, I learned something tonight. All right. So that will make it 4-1 John. So Jack's going to have to...
In the chat room, oh, he is a lefty. He just shoots
where's the
opposite-handed.
score at now?
It's 1-4.
Oh, it's over on this side. That's why I couldn't find it.
Because I'm over here having a conversation.
Well, normally I know where it is, but this time I couldn't find it. But every time I come back here to do commentary, stuff changes.
So the chat is up here, but ignore this video.
Right.
Okay.
That's the Facebook chat, and then there's YouTube chat.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Molly Oliver in the chat room. What's up, girl? Miss you.
Nothing on that
Oh,
break.
don't. Oh, nope. It's almost there.
We
The
got
three
a
almost went there.
Big fat 0 on that break. So I think we're still. Are we still at 3?
I think so.
14 looking good.
Rich has 10. Rich has 10.
Really overreached.
We'll see what Jack could do, because he's going to have to, shorten the gap here. There's no give me here.
Did we get some game predictions in the chat room?
Not yet.
No game predictions yet. Anybody want to jump in there right now? So Jack opts to play safe.
Sorry.
He's got a pretty good save here.
I'd say a one rail kick. Call the three just in case.
Or the one off the 3 into the side. Because that makes that side pocket a little bigger.
Yeah.
It looks like it. That 3 on the, is it in the middle or is it more to?
The 3 looks like it's in the middle from this angle. Oh, he's looking.
Yeah, it looks like he ends up safe. So whether by design or by accident, we'll call it by design. Close to the rail. I wonder if he's going for the jump cue. It does look like it.
Aaron Sullivan, a resident of Washington, is saying, "Let's go Oregon."
Yeah, what's up with that? Traitor.
I see you, Huckleberry.
Good jump shot. But he leaves John a shot.
Leaves him a nice little cut ski.
Good cut.
And he avoided having to shoot over that 7.
Gonna learn how to do that one of these days.
Too quiet. Pretend you're on the radio.
Now that 5 does go past the 8, doesn't? Yeah.
It does look like it.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta Yeah, it looks like it must because he lined up for it to go
He
back.
sure did.
He's
No.
got a better view than we do.
It looks like he might be straight on that 5. You wanted some angle.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, this isn't one of those shots you want to muscle in, right?
Is he going to make an angle for himself?
Oh, he's tried the carom shot again. So, or maybe he was
And
playing safe, but I think
sold out because I
Yeah.
believe that it's a clear view to the 5. And now has opened up the 6.
well, he needs to take advantage of this one for sure, right? I mean, he's got to get back in this thing, and this is a good opportunity for Jack to do that.
David Rendell, Aaron Sullivan is known for his love of huckleberry. Nicole, talking about Scudder, he just wastes people with either hand.
Oh boy,
Doesn't matter.
he might have gotten. No, he's got a clear view to cut that over if he wants. So. He's going to go ahead and call the pocket. So. Oh.
It's okay.
Is he going to get another shot here?
I think those are one of those shots where you can maybe afford to miss. But look at the safety. Watch this safety. Or an attempt at a safety, sorry. I thought he was going to be able to get that cue ball using the 9-10 as a wall.
Yeah, that would have been. This is like an Andy safety.
Stop it. Sir, I recall you 3-fouling me. I'm still not over it. I'm still
Are you
recovering.
mad at me for that?
Not
Can't
mad.
be mad. Great shot.
Oh, what a
Great
shot.
Now he's just got to clean up the little. And gets perfect on the 10, so. Jack doesn't capitalize on the opportunity.
He just misread how he was going to play that safety. That's all.
And you can't do that at this level, right?
No, you cannot.
So that's going to make it 5-1
5-1 for John.
for John in the race to 11. I think right now it's saying John's 83% favorite to win this thing.
And 10 ball is much more different than 9 ball. Although, yes, you are shooting the balls in order. You have to call the pocket. No slops allowed. No, I'm sorry. 10 ball on the break doesn't count, correct?
Correct.
It usually doesn't in most tournament or competition formats.
Put some muscle into that break.
He sure did. Oh, and
Yeah,
it's another zero.
Wow.
Wowzers.
So we are, after 7, we are still at 3.
Rich, you're looking good, sir. Rich Waddle has the predicted number of balls being pocketed on the break as 10.
I think we should do this like The Price is Right. You have to guess, but you can't go over.
Well, yeah, no, it is.
And if you go over, then the commentators get to split it.
Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, if it stays under 10, geez.
Well, too many problem balls here. We got on the 2. So
Perfectly.
if you can get to the 2 to the 3.
He's just going to squirt out a little bit.
Yeah, just between the 6 and 7 there. Or do you follow this down a little bit? Shoot back up.
I like the angle that if it possibly hits off the 7, it's still going to go where he can shoot the 3. But you make more sense to, oh, okay, he did not
That's
like
what
that.
I was afraid of there.
So he drew a little bit instead of. Todd,
Oh, no.
Murakumo Dojo, there's a spreadsheet that's keeping track of how many balls are broken or how many balls are sunk on the break.
Todd's mad at me right now because he has to do push-ups.
He already did.
Oh, he already
He
did it?
sure did.
Oh, I
He
missed
did
that.
him on his pool table
have to
and
do
posted
more.
it up. I got the link. Hit me up. All right, so here is Jack's opportunity to run him out. Like I know he can.
He's got to get from the 3 to the 4.
Because we got to get this ball count higher, you guys.
You're right. Well, Jack was crushing it on the 7-foot table and making 4 and sometimes 5 balls on a 10-ball break, I guess. And,
Wait, when?
I don't. He told me in some tournament that he played in. I don't know which one, but you got to get back from the 4 back to the 5.
Not too shabby. He's going
It's
to love
gonna-
tap the 10. Just enough. Todd, if that is what Lee says, then yes. Whatever Lee says goes.
So super important here that Jack.
Just a slight stun over for that 9 ball. I mean, he's got to give himself some angle to try to get back onto the 10. Or if he's just straight on the 9, he can just draw back.
And he goes with your first option. Looks like he's got some angle there.
I think he's going to
Low
try to
left or
draw
something.
this.
Yeah.
He's going to draw this, and it's just going to come back. There it is.
Take your time. He's got to make sure he sinks this one.
And here's the trouble with taking time. If you put too much pressure on a shot, then you are more likely inviting the chance to miss it.
Agreed.
Good night to the beautiful Mosses, some of my favorite people in pool
Yeah.
and in life.
Awesome. All right, brother. We'll see you later.
That was a nice run out from Mr. Jack Kiske.
All right. Scratch on the break is cost 2, right? So we would have been at 5, but well,
Oh, dry
another
break.
dry break. So we are still at 3 after 8 racks. So
And on a 9-foot table, I'd have to watch. I'd have to watch more 10 ball being played. How many balls are typically made for higher rated players?
well, it depends on if you're Shane Van Boning, who sinks 5. You know,
I would say on average
Like
1.
1? Okay.
I wouldn't put it higher than
yeah, I've seen some instructional videos where they talk about 2, right? And but
nice.
Nice safety there, Jack.
Great save. Maybe I'll hit him up for some safety lessons.
You know who you should hit up for safety lessons is Clay Belvoir.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Clay, if you're listening, I'm game. I don't know. You kick one rail at it. I mean, it's probably low percentage one rail kick, I suppose, but I
And he's
think that's what
going
he's
for
going to.
it.
I don't see another way to get out of it.
And he did. Very nice. And then he, no, he's
Doesn't have a shot, but
he does not.
he's got
Oh.
another shot to save here.
There's always a shot.
He could carry him into the 8-ball, but or combo. Just roll right up on the 8, and
Roll on the 8 with enough speed to send that one ball 2 rails away.
we may get a safety / kick lesson here.
He's thinking.
I see the smoke rolling out of his ears. He's definitely thinking.
Oh,
He's going to draw back on that.
to
Oh.
try to hide behind the 3, which he does. Nice.
Wow. Wow.
You have to trust your draw.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
What did he say?
I couldn't hear it. You guys probably couldn't see our headphones. Can you guys hear inside the room?
And another lovely. Oh, did he call that? Well, even if he. Okay. I was going to say, even if he didn't, he'd still be sitting there shooting, because I'm almost positive Jack wants nothing to do with this shot.
Right.
Very nice hit indeed, though. He's going to go 3 or 4 rails to get to the 2. Got to get around the 9. 3, 4. Oh, so
he
close.
Almost gets it. Almost gets it. So again, here's Jack's opportunity. He's got to take advantage of this. He's got the ball spread out pretty well. Is he going to play safe again?
He will play safe again.
3-foul rule is definitely in effect. So,
Now, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to having 3-foul be a thing for 10-ball. I thought that was only for. No, that is okay. See, now I'm not used to it because I don't play a lot of
it's a
10-ball stuff.
BCA rules. So, yeah.
Is 3-foul? Okay.
Yeah, we actually get to play in our 9-ball summer 9-ball league. They're having the first matches.
Ooh,
10-ball.
again.
So
Very close.
that's 2, and he's got to let him know that he's on 2. I'm sure he has. Now he's got to come up with a third safe here, or run him out, right? Yeah, this looks like a tough table to save on now. So yeah, he decides to go ahead and run.
Well, that's part of the game too. You have to judge when. Do you want to keep playing safeties, or do you just do what you know you can do and run them out?
Right.
Here, there are no trouble balls that I can see.
Gotta get from 3 to the other side of the 4 here. That might be his toughest.
So he's
I
going to
think
try
he
to
just all
super
the way
draw.
back.
Hmm
No.
And he leaves himself a bank. Or possibly a cut. I've seen you cut pretty extreme.
There was that, I think, a one shot like that was like, no, he goes for the bank.
He went for the bank. and got a little love here.
Yep. I'll take that any day of the week.
But I'm about 99.9% sure John's going to get a good hit here.
Yeah. Probably just kick safe here. Probably just stick it, right
Right by the
off
8.
the 4 and kick that 4 down the other side of the table.
He wants
Or
to
rail.
he wants to punish Jack right now. So he wants to hit this 4 and just like you said, play safety. Stick him somewhere.
Now, I've heard this 2 ways. I've heard people take, with top right here off the
Oh, no, and that
Yeah, you can't do that
Okay.
though.
I said 99.9% sure, and I still stick by that, even though I saw what I just saw.
Well, 0.01 is still a chance. What did it?
Oh, no, that would have been for Jack, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Wrong one.
So it is 3-5 at this time.
And Jack needed that. He definitely needed that. All right, so back to the ball on break.
And
Hey,
wait.
Rennie.
or different Rennie.
How many Rennies are there?
I think it might be a different Rennie. Geez, y'all, like even looking at the predicted number of balls on the break, that's a strong list of pool players.
He still muscles this one up. He's got a couple.
Whoa, and the cue ball stays up?
And another one.
Hey.
So he's got
4.
4 balls on the break.
4 balls on the break, and that counts and it stays.
Yeah.
Jumps to 7.
So it goes from 3 to 7 on one break. Well, Rich, you're not looking so good anymore. Because if Jack's got this figured out,
I think
That-
Sophia likes that break.
Oh, yeah, I like that break.
he's going to call a bank on this one.
I
I
don't,
think he's playing safe, though.
and he sells out here.
Yeah.
Jesse Bergman. Let's go, Jack. For the ball count. Let's see where Jesse is. Jesse's at 23. Okay.
Probably wants to see Jack break a few more times.
From here, do you think he's actually going to try to pocket it, bank it?
I think he gets by the 5 here.
I think he's going to draw back for that 3. So
Yeah.
bank the 1. Or not. Oh, I'm lying. You are so right. You got better eyes than I do. That was very obvious during the match.
That's not true. I'm actually supposed to wear glasses, and I
Oh
can't
my
wear them while I
goodness.
play.
Another one of these very, very poor-sighted pool players that still managed to do well.
Luck. It's about the only thing in life I'm lucky at. We'll take it. Nice draw, except now you're over.
Even though he's over, he's still going to leave himself naturally good for that 8.
Yeah, wants to fall a little bit anyway, so it's good.
Look at where he's cueing it. Wow. Easy peasy lemon squeezy from here, yeah?
Yeah, I think you just little bounce off the rail there for the 9 and draw back for the 10.
Does he even need to? I don't know.
I might not even need
I think he's going to stop it. I don't know. I can't tell from here.
a little bit of an angle there. I think he's gonna.
Oh, there is an angle. Okay.
Yeah. It's not as straight. Ooh.
How dare I say anything?
Did you commentator curse already?
I'm gonna
Sophia.
sit here and eat these fisherman's throat lozenges.
was wondering if he was going to stop that or try and follow it a little bit, but
I'm sorry, Nicole. I know. I didn't even want to say it.
coming around 3 rails for the 10.
But he's going to get towards the center, or he's going to get past. Left himself not like the greatest shot.
A little bit of a reach, and he's got to cut it.
And he did.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So Jack's climbing back in this one. Yeah, so it makes it 4-5. And back to the balls on break count here.
Scudder just said he's afraid to go look back to see how he missed that.
I think they're going to take a timeout. Looks like they're going to. Looked like for a second there, John was going to start to walk away with this thing, and Jack had other ideas.
There is no walking away.
Sit down.
Oh, maybe they are taking a little break ski.
Yeah, they're going to take 5 minutes here. Okay, we'll do an
Yep,
intermission
we can do a
here
little
real
intermission.
quick. So we will be back here shortly.
on the wet?
All right. Looks like we're back.
And we are on. All right, so
Do you want
the count is at 7. Let's see what Scudder throws down here.
watch them get into a break competition?
Oh, don't you scratch. Don't you. Oh, wow.
So
There's a scratch.
Another goose egg. So,
And he made one on the break this time.
yeah. So we are still at 7 after 10. At least we're not at 3 anymore. I was getting tired of saying 3.
Another 4-ball break.
Yeah. I think there's probably another one in our future, looking at that last one.
Todd, there is a graphic that Patrick does have. He is amazing. He will throw it up eventually. But keeping track of the balls on break via an Excel spreadsheet.
I didn't know it was even going on. Yeah, I didn't even know we were guessing on this. I was,
I did tell you it was going to be in the intermission.
AD distracted. So
I didn't even realize it.
I know I probably saw something, pretty and was distracted.
What would you have guessed?
What would I have guessed? I'd probably be in the 30s somewhere. Race to 11. And 10 ball, I would have been 35, 6-ish probably.
So the 4 is next to the 10. He's going to roll this up. I think he can avoid hitting the 6, but...
Yeah.
Okay, he drew it. Or
So
stunned it over, sorry.
looks like he's back to his on a mission. He's got a plan and he's just going for it.
The Kiske family are solid shooters. All right. This should be easy peasy lemon squeezy, I think.
That's like commentator curse type language. You do know
Oh,
that.
you know,
This
okay.
is not your first rodeo on the commentator thing. I know that. is clearly comfortable where he's at now. So this is going to tie it up. So now we've got a race to 6.
All right, let's get another 4. Well, actually, let's just do 2 balls on the break because I kind of want to. I'm rooting for myself.
We should just start betting on like per break. So you're going to say 2?
I think he's going to do 2 on this break.
I'm going to go 3.
3? Okay.
I'll go 3. Got a guess, Meg? How many balls on the break?
The lovely Meg is here.
Somewhere
Guessing.
between 1 and 10.
I think 1.
Patrick says 1, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. Do you want to just go with 4?
4. Okay.
All right. Meg's got 4, so here we go.
It looks like he's breaking off, just off center. There's 1. Ooh, that cue ball wanted to
That was
go.
close. We got 2, looks like.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah, there's 2. So that's going to put us at 9 after 11.
Jack does listen. I said just do
And
2
look at
this
you,
time.
We got 2.
We don't need 4. We just need 2.
Were you like doing this through the window or something?
I was sending
Being
it,
sneaky?
sending it telekinesis.
Ah, jeez. Now we have to compete with telekinesis. Unbelievable.
Now the 1 is ugly.
Yeah.
And Scudder can do anything on the table, it sounds like, so you don't really want to push. He is planning on kicking it in, kicking along. Wow, okay, kicking a long rail shot.
Wow.
Jennifer
Well, if
guessed
you-
4 also.
If you can't push,
It's too risky to push against Scudder, I think.
yeah, I would. We're just gonna.
Sell out
that
here.
is
Oh.
not gonna be
That 2-10.
probably good.
Well,
The 2 tens
Scudder.
out. They can't hear us, so you can say, I think he's probably already seen that by now too. So he's gonna probably try and come around for that. I would guess. No.
oh,
He's
play
just gonna
safety.
play safe. And he gets good. He gets safe. I think that 6 has got him blocked.
But I think he can shoot around that 6 and still do a 1 rail.
I
Yeah,
think- Yeah.
1 rail and knock that 1
Or he can rail
in the
first
corner.
it. Can you-
He can rail first it.
There you go. Now he's going to swerve it. And he sells
Sold
out.
out, mhm.
Yeah. Not what he wanted to do. So now John's got to decide if that he wants to try and come around for that 210, or does he leave himself in the window here for the 2 in the corner. And he opts to come around.
Watch this 10 go on the side. I'm kidding. I can't see how the angles are. Oh,
He's going to play safe. Great save. He locks Jack up behind the 10. Pretty tough to get to that thing. He's looking at a 2-rail kick here. Trying to figure out which 3-ball might come into play here on one side. So I have this tennis racket looking thing at home that's got a built-in zapper.
We have one too.
Yeah,
Aaron Moss was our bug zapper. He left.
that thing is more fun.
is this going to be a 2 rail?
And
You
it's
think?
got to go 2 rails here to get,
And
and he
nice.
nails it. But
And he gets lucky here with the safe right
oh
back.
wow!
You know, great risk, great reward.
Yeah, holds his hand up to say, "Whoops, I accidentally did that on purpose."
I accidentally did that on purpose.
John doesn't have a jump cue or a
Oh, John's playing with one single cue, so he's got a super cue.
He said, "Fluff you." We don't need all that fluff. And he doesn't. And look at this safety right back.
Nope. Well,
It's
leaves himself open for a safe. I don't think he's got a shot on the 2. Nope. Oh, that he did not want
and
to do
he
that.
sold out.
I was-
Scott's here.
I was thinking you'd stop shot that.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott, what's up, dude?
The
It's
community.
one of my favorite people.
Oh,
One of-
yes.
One of my favorite people I've met in this game. That guy is, he's cool.
For sure. Look at that.
So we got a lot of
Nasty.
little safety battle going on here.
But a one railer.
So I could probably learn something.
Ooh, no. Can you
No,
do one rail?
I think you can get one rail. He's gonna probably
He's
get on-
murrayed. Ooh,
well,
that was a bad hit.
I think that was a bad hit. Uh-oh.
Mm,
Yeah, I think
there's
he's
n-
good there.
no risk on the 210. I
Well,
don't think.
He's got to carry him if he wanted
Yeah,
it.
I don't think you take that risk
No.
here.
No.
He's going to
just
go for
gonna
the
s-
safety.
So
I liked the way he positioned the ball the first time he did that to try to play the safety.
he goes back, forth, back.
Oh, here, see, no, I think he left a window. It's
Yeah, he's got that
Yeah.
2-rail kick right now. So
where he originally had it. He wanted to shoot the 2. It looked like more towards the side pocket.
he's going to call this inside.
Okay.
He should have called
Oh,
it in the
look at
corner. Does he get lucky?
No, no luck here.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Might be the end of our safety battle here because I think he's probably got a pretty good shot at running this out now.
Scott, not much is up lately except maybe my blood pressure. Hitting that age.
Please.
The way it
Oh,
hit
boy.
off the rail, I felt it was gonna rattle,
Yeah.
and that's not like Mr. Scudder.
It's easy on this table.
It sure
I've
is.
seen a lot of really great shooters do it. Lord knows we did it enough tonight, so. Checking to see if that 8 ball passes the 10. Put his little plan into action here.
Yeah.
Floated that down into the corner. Oh, the 4 ball. It's my bad. Sometimes it's hard to tell the colors of these balls sometimes.
He's gonna do a little draw ski here, I think, and line him up for 7 in the corner.
Yep.
Does he draw and pocket the 9 in the same pocket?
I think you follow this and push it back down towards the 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though you got to go past the. I never like to go
Past
past
the
the side
pocket.
pocket. Right?
Mhm.
One of the first rules, or one of the first
He said, "I
things
ain't
learned.
scared." He said, "I ain't scared." Oh, he
Oh,
no.
It didn't have anything to do with the pocket there. That was just.
He said it himself. He kind of jumped up a little bit.
So this should be kind of a no-brainer, right?
I'm not saying anything.
He's gonna draw back. Probably draw back. No, it's just gonna
You
cut
know-
over. He made it a little harder on himself than it had to be. So it's gonna call it in the side. I think I missed one of these today.
Scott, I
Yeah.
miss seeing you.
Oh, Scott.
Oh,
Oh.
gosh.
Well,
I mean,
got a bunch. These side pockets
cut-
are no joke,
you
right?
cut the
I mean,
sucker. Oh, he's banking it.
Yeah, I think you banked these. I think.
Oh, nailed it.
Well, you see him. He
Nailed
sat
it.
up there forever and questioned himself. Or just jumped down on there, shoot it. Oh, we're gonna put Patrick Nix back.
All right. I wanted to get the opportunity to commentate with Sophia.
I was going just to say the same thing
Have we
about you.
commentated together?
We have not.
Not yet, huh?
No.
I thought that we may had. I don't remember, though. You've commentated my match, I think, on Lee's stream.
And then I commentated a little bit at the 15th Street tournament while you were playing in the tournament on someone else's match through
Oh.
your equipment.
Right, that's
Yes.
right. Yeah, for the Northwest 9-Ball Open. Right. Well, we have a good matchup here.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, Jack Kiske was down 5-1. He has won 5 straight racks. Is that right?
He sure has.
He's definitely showing some resolve. Okay,
There's
that's
one.
one ball on the break there.
Hey,
Gets us to 10 total.
sorry, Rich.
No,
Bye.
no, Rich is right on. So if it's 0 for the rest of the match, he does win.
That's why I said sorry.
You don't know. You never know. I like your prediction with 14. That seems like right now that's pretty good.
I think so too. But thank you for honoring me and giving me the honor to be able to sit here and chat with you and commentate with you. This is fun.
Absolutely. You do a great job, and it was fun to commentate and watch your match as well. So these guys, you know, and this is fun to see John, because I've never seen John Scudder play. And I
Beautiful
was
speed.
Yeah, I was telling him about, like, you know, some tips on the room and like where to park your cues, and he goes, "You mean cue?" And I went, "Huh?" He's like, "I only have one cue." And I said, "So no break cue, no jump cue, no."
So I don't need that.
Yeah, he's no nonsense. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was on the 6 next.
No, he
5
is.
to the 6 here is going to be tricky.
You think he's going to draw?
Yeah, see what kind of stroke he's got here. Yeah,
Oh, he attempted the draw.
Mm-hmm.
And did he get some love? I think he got...
No.
No.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think the overhead camera is going to tell us that Jack Kiske has a good opportunity here.
Does he? Okay, yes. He can see past the 9?
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
The overhead. I've learned how to.
You can tell.
Yeah, he has the 5. And
Nicole says, oh, yeah, he travels light.
that's definitely a rarity nowadays. Ooh, I don't
Just
know if
enough.
he was trying to get on the other side of that 9. I think he want to be on the other side of it so that he could have the angle better to get on the 7. So he might have gotten fortunate there that
And he...
it continued to roll. He might have got fortunate there, actually. Let's take a look here.
I think he's got the shot. I think Scudder's got it.
If not, it's a slight masse. If not, it's a slight swerve, but you don't want to have to swerve this because that's going to affect your leave on the 7. You really would like to have this visible here. I can't really tell through the window. Let's see. It doesn't look like he's massing, so he must have it.
Oof.
Yeah. Punches forward with some inside. Go 2 rails. There we go. And now I think he's going to use some outside spin here. Let's take a look at the overhead here. I think outside spin and come 2 rails out.
What does he stun it
Try to
across
get a
and
little
come
closer
back?
to the 8.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, he does just
he
stun
does
it.
stun.
Stun it and come back.
I would have definitely just put some outside and use those rails to get closer to the 8, but I like to be close to my object ball, especially on this table, because I am not confident in long distance shots. Although the 8 is pretty close to the pocket, so he might have considered that. nailed it there. I think he got up a little bit on that stroke. I noticed a little bit of movement there in his stroke. So let's see if that gets, and that could have to do with his opponent winning 5 in a row. Sometimes that can do funny things to your arm, right?
And that's what I was, touching base on a little bit. You just don't know how your body reacts to different stages of the match.
Mm-hmm.
You just pay attention to it. Be like, body, stop it.
Yeah. It's just harder when, the more pressure you're under, the harder it is to control your body. And that's why doing these is so good. Being on these streams like this is such a good thing for your game.
Does he close it out here? And he doesn't.
No.
Sells out, leaves Scudder
Jack.
a nice, easy
He
shot.
had the opportunity to take a 2-game lead here.
Which would have been huge.
Yeah, huge considering he was down 4 games. And this is a gimme here for John. Okay, so we got a tie ball game, and we'll take a look at the prediction contest again for you guys. The balls on break prediction. Let me get this queued up here. No pun intended.
Just only do one this time, Jack.
So here's where we're at right now with the balls on break contest for $50. We are at a total of 10 through 12 racks. Rich Roddle has the winning number at this time. So Rich is just hoping for dry breaks here on out. But there's going to be at least 5 more racks, 5 more breaks, at least, at minimum. I would say more than that, probably. So be interesting to see what happens. But I tell you what, Jack has a powerhouse break.
He sure
we saw
does.
that earlier. He's the one that got the...
But he's got to
balls
watch
on
the
break.
cue ball. He's scratched quite a bit. That was a nice, solid.
Oh, watch out, cue ball. Watch out, cue ball. Oh, Rich Water was so hoping for a scratch right there. But no dice.
And
Rich
he-
Roddle, you are out. You have
out.
been eliminated. So that was a ball on the break. 1, right?
Yep, just one.
All right. Rich Roddle. What's the Biggest Loser? Is that the game show where they say... what's the game show where they get eliminated and they say like a line, and I can't remember what it is. Never mind.
You're fired. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's not the one game show I was talking about. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh,
That's it.
yes,
The weakest link.
The weakest link.
Thank you. I'm sure somebody in the chat probably knew what I was talking about.
Oh,
there
there
it
he
is.
is.
Yeah,
I am the weakest link.
I wasn't looking at the chat, but I. Option. Okay, so he slopped a ball in. He's got the option. John's going to take a look at it here and make a decision because it's not automatic.
And it looks like it goes.
Yeah, I think
Looks like he's got
he had
it.
to go look. But even if it doesn't go, I think you still take that option because there's so many balls that you can do something with. But I believe you're right. I think it does go. And slow rolls it right into the pocket, and now he's going to have to find a safe spot.
Or do you think he combos this?
He does combo it. He's already eyed it. Nice shot. I am horrible at those shots, like really gauging, especially when it's off angle. And I'm not sure, but I think he might even switched hands there.
Thank you, Bo Bologna. I am such a fan of your game, sir. A fan of you.
Oh, that's true. Rich is not eliminated because he hasn't gone over. His prediction is still under, and the next one is Justin Kiske, who's at 13. So as long as actually he's not eliminated yet. That's true from the contest. Oh, nice breakout.
Very nice breakout.
That works out really well because putting that 5 in the side leads to a natural movement of the cue ball to come back for the 7.
Andrew, Rich has a prayer. Oh, gosh. Not a terrible leave. Is the bank open? The bank is not open.
Wow.
This is going to take a
so
solid stroke, yeah?
Another opportunity for Scudder here. But this is much harder than the last one he had where he could have, should have put it right in the side and come right down for the 7. So, yeah, this one requires a stroke.
Super stroke. Might be on the short side of the 7. Maybe?
It looks like he's trying to put a little right on it.
Okay,
maybe.
so he is going to put some English.
He really got up on that, didn't
Oh, and he would have been on the short side of the 7.
he? Yeah. He really got up on that because he was just trying to get so much extra on it, and that's when it's hardest to stay down.
Nicole asks, what area of Washington does Jack play out of? He's in the north area. He's up there in...
He's in North Bend, so he's east.
Oh, wait, so like
Yeah,
Bellevue?
Yeah, North Bend is like east of Bellevue. So I see him at 15th Street quite a bit, so I think... But I think he's in one of those, North Bend. He could be, he could probably get to Everett and Tacoma in the same... It's the same, probably the same distance.
Mm-hmm.
So... But I know I've competed against him in a Scotch doubles tournament. I think
He's got to trust his stroke here, too.
very
Oh,
good.
wow.
He totally stayed down and trusted that stroke. Look at that. That was a work of art.
That was purtiful.
Yeah, purtiful. That's
That was
good.
purtiful.
Should we try to get that on a replay? Maybe that was a really
Yes,
good shot.
Let's
Let's see
tough.
here. Jack gets that one. Let's see if I can play around with this replay idea here. I've got because that was a really, I like that purtiful stroke.
I know. Well, you're only halfway through the bottle. You care a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so let's see what we've got for the break here.
Let's do just one.
Just one? I think one. That's my prediction. But most of the balls on the break have come from Jack.
There's one.
There's one. And 3 ball.
And 2.
And that's 2, so we're at 13 now.
So Justin Kiske's.
So now Rich is eliminated.
Oh, you
Okay.
know what? My chances don't look too good anymore. I'm giving up.
Well, you never... No, don't give up.
You know
never
what? It's going to be either Lee or Rennie, I think. 16 or 17.
Lee Vestal has 16 and Rennie has 17. No rail?
Did he call a push?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think
no
so.
rail.
Yeah. That is a no rail foul.
Oh, gosh, and he is looking at that 110 combo.
Oh. With ball in hand, maybe, right?
I think it's still dangerous no matter what. There's a lot of distance. There's a lot more distance than you think. And plus you're cutting that 10 into the corner.
Yeah, you have to look at the difficulty of the run out, right? The 2 to the 1 to the 2, 2 to the... Is it the...
The 4 must be where...
Yeah, I'm not...
Wait, I don't know.
He
Oh,
got
and
it.
he got it.
And the cue ball stays on the table,
And-
so Jack steals that one with a combo off of the no rail foul from John. So Let's go back to that previous rack and that 8-ball shot.
Yes.
That was really impressive. Let me see.
The case 8.
That was a fantastic stroke on that shot. And
I should tell. Well, the Scudder drink. I don't know Scudder that well. Tell him to go touch Jack's tequila.
I don't know. Scudder was he's having some Coors Lights in there.
Okay.
That's just what was in the fridge. That's sort of the complimentary house beer for the players is Coors Light. I always tell them if you want something besides beer-flavored water, just bring it yourself.
You know, Coors Light, Bud Light,
Yeah.
Ultras. Those are all beer pong beers.
I always tell people I have carbonated water, I have water, and I have beer-flavored water. Like
There's
whatever.
one on the break.
That was a scratch.
Oh, did he scratch?
Yeah.
He
That
did
was-
not.
Yeah, that was a scratch on the break. So you're still good.
One did go down the cue ball.
Right. Yeah, you were right. There was one ball, but it was a 0.
Oh, from here I thought that was the cue ball for some reason.
Wait, didn't the cue ball go down? Hold on. Do I have to rewatch this? Because why would he be shooting from here?
Oh, safety. Oh, he's trying to do a 3 foul. That's ballsy.
That's interesting. That was with ball in hand.
Yes.
He played that.
Yes.
Okay, because where you put that down, I was like, was it a scratch? Because why would he put the ball in hand, the cue ball there?
He's taking advantage of the scratch as a count for the 3 foul.
Right, off the break, sure.
And
and he's on 2 now.
And he's on 2.
Okay. So we already saw 1 3 foul earlier.
Don't remind me. Thank you.
What's that?
I said, don't remind me. Thank you.
Oh, that was, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that was in this game. I thought it was in this match.
It was in this.
We did see a 3 foul in
there
this match
was.
too, right?
Yes, there was right. Yes, you are right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It
I'll
wasn't
give
as
you the
cool.
credit. It was not as cool as yours.
I'm a fan of the 3 foul rule. I know people either love it or hate it.
I love it.
I do too. I think it adds a great element of strategy to the game. And it also prevents people from playing this nickel and dime stuff where you're just pushing a ball, intentionally fouling and locking up some balls together because you don't have a shot. I don't like that. I think if you're going to do that, you need to be penalized for it, and that's where the well, if you do that, there's a severe penalty because your opponent can take advantage in 3 foul.
And 3 foul.
Right.
Which my opponent did good job.
Right. You're supposed to.
Oh, did he get a little squirrely here?
I don't know. Let's take a look. Overhead, maybe? Yeah.
Yes.
He's going to have to do a little
Oh.
curve, a little swerve shot
A little
here.
masse. Can he? No.
He can. And a safe.
Oh. And he got good.
Let's see how good Jack jumps. Does Jack jump?
I think Jack does jump. I've seen him jump.
Yep. He's got the short cue in his hand.
He can actually jump make. And he's calling it.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing dart style. He's a dart style jumper.
I need to learn how to do that. I'm too short to be trying to jump the other way. And
Oh,
he
beautiful
pocketed.
shot.
Did he get rewarded? He did.
He did.
He
what
got
a
clear.
shot.
Pun to replay.
That was a great jump shot.
No.
I'm queuing up the replay for
Heck
you.
yeah. Now, after making such a great shot like that, kind of take a couple seconds to regroup and come down from those.
That's always a good idea.
Yeah.
Right. After a really good shot, you have to recompose yourself. If you get right down and shoot again, you're going to miss the easy one.
Would it be dopamine? Probably like a huge dose of dopamine.
I think so, yeah. Absolutely. It's take a few breaths,
Mm-hmm.
walk around a little bit, and get down like your opponent left you the leave.
Did he put himself a little over the 8 ball
He
here?
sure did. He sure did. But he doesn't seem to be bothered by it.
No, he's got a more than a ball's distance between.
Oh, yeah.
And shot that well.
Like a boss.
Now is he going to get on the short side of the 8
Wow.
or on the other end?
Jack Kiske.
Oh,
What happened
that?
there?
What was that?
He see all the side spin on the ball?
Yes.
It's still spinning. That's what happened there. He
Too much action.
He mishit it. Instead of hitting just straight draw, he got more side of the ball.
And he paid for it.
Yeah. So he wanted to do a straight draw to power draw it off that side rail and back out, and he ended up mishitting it.
Now, when
giving
you
it
look
side
at
spin.
Jack shoot too, he has this rhythm. He's on. He wants to go. He wants to shoot. He doesn't take a lot of time. Not that I've noticed.
They both seem to play that way. I guess John takes a little more time, but yeah, you're right. Jack is very much a rhythm player. I know he wanted nothing more than to run that rack out, because starting with a jump shot, when you can jump and get out from there, you know, run a 7-ball out after a jump shot, it's just fantastic to do, but he didn't. He gives it back to John, who takes full advantage, gets to 8-7, and let's go to that replay on the
It looked like when he jumped, it looked like it landed on the 2 and it
did.
bounced a little bit.
yeah,
That's oof.
I know. All right, so where are we at for the predictions? We're getting kind of close now. It's getting a little closer, 8-7. We're only going to see a few more racks. Could be 3, could be
4,
6.
6.
I guess max would be 21 games.
Yeah. He said could be 3, could be 6.
You know, these guys, it's funny because they both have so much robustness and they both have very similar ratings, and we're seeing a very similar score. I'm liking this matchup. I think this is great for the viewers. There's no clear favorite here, you know.
And it's great that they're different areas, like
right.
vastly different areas. Well,
They don't play each other all the time.
correct. They don't
Yeah.
know each other.
Right. One
Or-
ball on the break.
yeah.
Q gets stuck
Don't
in
you
the
go
center.
win 8 ball. Stay. I'm kidding.
Okay, so that's 1. We're up to 14, which is Sophia Tran has number
Aye.
14.
I'm out this race. I can already tell.
Yeah, because somebody else has 15, so you're not gonna. If one more ball goes in, you're out. Who's got 15? Steve Ells has 15. Lee Vestal has 16, and Rennie has 17. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. And you know what could really change this is another 4-ball break. We just skip all those players. Oh, is this going to be a 210? Oh, I think the 210 was wired and he misplayed it. Look at what happened here. So let's go to the overhead. The 210 is wired. I was talking about predictions and I wasn't even paying
You know
attention.
what?
He hit that one in really nicely, but he came too far and hit his position.
What if he just banks here, or what if he just kicks?
I think that's what he's going to do. If it's truly wired,
Which it does look like it is.
it might be just a hair off.
Nope, he's not going for it.
Wow. Because it's, you know, you can kick at it and hit it. So
And he gives Jack.
a tree-topped 2-ball with no pocket and full table distance. I don't like this shot. So good safety by John. It must not have been truly wired, because I think if it was truly wired,
He would have kicked it.
Yeah. That's my guess. Yeah, Jack really couldn't do much with that leave, being treetop like that. That's all he could really hope for there. Andrew McMahon, no, it is not still 12. The balls on break is now totaled at 14.
Clifford said, "Damn it, John, go for it." He did not. Oh, is he calling? Oh.
I don't know if he was calling that 10 or not, but it would have been a good idea if you're going to play that safety and you know the cue ball's rolling in that direction. Just
It
good
would have
idea
been.
just to call it in case, right? A just in case call.
It would have been spicy.
Spicy. Like I got Christian Youngers over here. Oh.
Oh, is he calling?
That would have been spicy too. I like using spicy. I forget that's a great adjective for commentating pool. What's the other word that he uses? Spicy and oh, there's another word and I can't remember it. My brain is fried. I'll think of it.
I turned off my brain before I got here.
Two in the side.
He powered that in too.
Wow, sure did. What's going on here with this 3-ball? That's what I want to know. This 3-ball looks interesting to... Is he even contemplating here a...
3-ball combo? There's no way.
Not with the 10 on the rail. There's just no way. But where does it go, and what do you do with it other than that?
Can he back cut it?
Yeah, I think, but the 8's blocking most of that pocket, so chances are you're not going to make it, even if there is room. You're probably not going to make it by that 8.
Unless he goes off the rail into the 8 and then in, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think it's just a very small pocket where the 8 is positioned. I think rail first, it's just going to sit there.
How can you play it safe here?
Go straight forward and try to park the cue ball on that bottom rail and send the 3-ball up table the other way where he is now. Yeah, just like that.
Like you said.
But the problem with that is it moves the 3 towards the pocket.
And
that got kind of interesting.
I think that is it. Jack that's up now.
Yes, it is.
And he asked, should we have someone watch the hit on this? Yes.
Yeah, I can go in there if they want me to watch it. Yep.
Oh, sorry. He said it should be obvious. And no, I think that is he gonna. Okay, Patrick will go watch it. And he's queuing up his phone, do the slow-mo. That was definitely a good hit. All right. Welcome back.
Yeah. I didn't need to review the footage of that, but I did the slow motion on my camera just in case it was really close. But it was.
So Sean Heenan said that thought maybe just roll up on the 9, which is what I thought he was going to do. Because right when I saw it, I was like, oh, he could just get that 3 to the rail and roll the cue ball up to the 9.
Sorry, I wasn't listening because I was watching him pocket that into the half of a pocket. He pocketed that 3-ball cleanly by the 8 in that last shot.
I don't know how he did that.
I don't know either. I was like, sorry, what were you saying though?
I don't even remember anymore.
I'm like, what did he just do? I think there's some chatter in the chat about the strategy Uh-oh.
Stay out of that side. Ooh.
Ooh, I don't know if he likes this, though.
Watch him pocket this clean. I'm kidding. Clean.
Well, do you thin this? Do you thin this and go for the carom? I
You
know
know,
you like those shots.
I love the carom shots. I don't know if I'm
I
caromming
noticed that.
this far.
Yeah. Even though the 10 is close, it's on the rail, right? Oh.
You want to put me on the zone, that's fine. I mean, I'm going to look like shit, but I'm just saying.
It's all good.
Bo Bologna says, carom the 10. Follow carom and leave 7 back on opposite short. Oh, okay. Yep, he's calling the 10, it sounds like.
These guys are having a good time in there. I like to hear that. There's a lot of laughing and good sportsmanship going on in there.
Oh, what is he doing?
I think
cutting.
he's comboing.
Oh, spicy.
Oh, no, and he sold it. He sold the
No.
farm on that shot.
And that's the
Would have been a
risk.
fantastic shot. He's jumping up and down. You guys missed that. You guys missed John Scudder jumping up and down in the room, hoping that the 10 ball drops. They were counting the
Oh,
5-second rule.
goodness.
It's not going. All right.
Goodness
so
gracious.
Jack Kiske gets the gift. Big time gift, too, because that gives him a 9-7 lead. It would have been a tie score if he makes that.
I would have chosen the
That's
carom over the
huge.
combo any day.
I think so too, but it's hard to say when you're in there. You can see it a little better than we can on the cameras, but I think, yeah, me personally, it looked like a thin hit on the ball to carom it in.
And the reason why I like it is because the cue ball is traveling in that direction and might continue to kind of force, like, get in there, 10 ball.
Yeah, right.
He said, do we get 3 seconds to jump? Oh, goodness. Nicole, that shot hurt my heart watching.
So here are the balls on break stats for you guys.
No more balls on the break, which I highly doubt is going to happen. Especially since, is it Jack's break? Mother, father. He is definitely going to make 3.
You think so?
He's making 3 on this one. He's hyped. He is so hyped.
All right. We are at a total of 14 through 16 racks. We're starting rack 17.
One, two.
1, 2. Cue ball?
No cue ball.
No cue ball. So
Nope.
that's 2.
16.
We're at 16 now. Boy, we're eliminating. We just eliminated.
Yikes.
We just eliminated Sophia Tran and Steve Els. And Lee Vestal is sitting in the hot seat now with the accurate count of 16. So he's hoping for no more.
For the sake of making this really fun, I'm pretty sure Scudder's gonna make it 9-9. He's gonna come back.
I hope so. I really do want to see a hill here. I want to see these guys play for $1,000 for one rack.
I ain't got no life. I'm here all night.
Right. It's still early. It's only 10:30. Sometimes our streams go till like 12:30 or 1. Sometimes they end at 10:30.
Like, that's my bedtime.
You never know. Oh, well, me during the week, yeah. 10:30 is my bedtime during the week, but not on Chalkbox Saturday. Okay. So, I know I'm not supposed to say it, but good opportunity for a break and run. We have not seen a break and run yet. Okay,
Oh.
I did. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Jack, I apologize when you watch this back. That was all me.
Watch this sickness here.
I take
Watch-
100% credibility for that.
Watch this bank into the 10. I'm kidding. I don't think he's going to do that. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Yes, he is. He's going to bank that 4 into that 10.
That just seems risky too, though. And he's going to sell out an opportunity for
gosh.
maybe. No, he's not going to go for this. He's going to pocket it either in the corner or he could go in the side because he can go past the 10 in the
Yes.
side. And he just needs to get shape on the 7. That's the challenge here. So
He's going for the corner if he wants that 7.
he was going for the corner, but it was not accurate enough. And does it come off the rail hard enough to, or far enough to go forward here? Because this would be ideal if you can just move the cue ball forward and come off that bottom rail and out.
I totally think so.
If not, he's going to have to draw. It looks like he's,
He's going to draw, you said.
yeah, he's drawing. Yep.
Perfect. Man, this is so fun watching someone else play.
Yeah, you know, these guys, considering they don't really play a lot on 9-foot tables, they're working it pretty good. I think that
So, what I noticed there is that Scudder expressed a little irritation. He really didn't like where he left himself. I didn't see where the issue was.
long,
Oh gosh,
just too far.
Just too far. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't draw back far enough.
Okay.
And I was, that's what I was kind of thinking about. It's like they're shooting good considering they don't play a lot on the 9-foot table. However, I think one of the things that both players have been doing is leaving themselves a lot longer than they needed to.
He's calling the 10, and it is short. I like these shots.
I don't
like
mind that.
them.
Unless your safety is really easy, I think I'm calling the 10 here too. Because you do sometimes get
And
safe.
he got lucky.
And Scudder does not jump, so
He's in a mess, eh?
it's a tough mess, isn't it? Yeah, I guess he's got it. Yeah, he's got the room to do it.
Yes, I think he's got room to do it.
Okay. He's chalking that cue up really good. So I don't really like the masse here. I would totally jump that, but that's not his game. It is strange to see a 600 player with no jump cue, no jump shot in today's game.
A lot of he appears to me to be somewhat of a purist,
It totally.
and
No carbon fiber, no brake cue, no inlays on his cue. It almost looks like a house cue.
it's a little sneaky.
Yeah.
But you know, with most purists, they're like, we don't like tournaments that allow people to jump. You got to earn it. You got to kick at it.
Yeah.
And masse is a very, very skilled shot to learn. I won't even touch it. I'm still trying to learn how to pocket balls on a regular basis. Oh.
So he kicked at it.
And doesn't really.
See, this is where the not having a jump shot, though, makes you pay the price. Like, because, you know, I mean, if you learn to jump and you're fine with it, that was a pretty simple jump shot. And it came with position, too, because you probably would have stopped it for the 8.
Clifford says that Scudder is playing with a Valley Supreme made into a 2-piece. Is it by Souter, or how do you say that?
A Valley Supreme? Is that like, I don't, made into a 2-piece by Souter? I don't know.
And here, Jack just needs to hit this nice and soft and let it coast, but not miss. And
Oh, boy. I think the fatigue might be setting in for these guys a little bit.
there is definitely good sportsmanship and
Jack
camaraderie.
said, did you hear that? I just want to make it close.
I just want to make it close.
Can you guys in the audience, can you guys hear the players, kind of their banter back and forth? I mean, we can hear it in our headsets because I have the mic on in there, but I'm just curious how it sounds at home. Can you guys hear the players talking? Okay. Scudder with the 10 ball. Gets it in there.
He needs to teach me that
extra
shot.
time. We all miss those shots.
Oh.
So John gets that one, and it is 9-8. And what's going to happen on the break? Everybody wants to know.
I think that
Lee Vestal wants to know.
John is going to make one.
Well, if one, then our friend Rennie will be in that hot seat for
In the
the
running.
winning.
But look at the closeness of these numbers. It's anyone's.
It really is.
It's anyone's except.
Because we already saw 4 on the break at one point, right? So you just never know.
I think it's anyone's up until, shoot. Gosh, it will definitely not be Andrew or Aaron.
You think? Oh, right, because they have so many, right?
Yeah.
Aaron Boss said 44. His first guess was 0, and then he said 44. And I'm like, what are you doing?
He should have went and divided it in between at 22.
Right. And this is a 0. No?
No.
This is a 0. Okay. So Lee Vestal just breathes out a sigh of relief. He's sitting on 16, which is what the number is right now. So this is kind of fun. I like the suspense of just.
We should just highlight all of those and just
put X's through them. Oh, I could
put
do
the
that.
line through.
Oh, I could totally do that. Where's the strikeout option?
the font.
I forget.
The font. The little button here.
This one?
And then strike through.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I need an Excel person.
Da-da-da-da, certified.
Yes.
Oh, literally certified.
Oh, I totally need it. You're hired. Chalkbox staff. Okay, we have a maximum of 3 more racks to play, including this one. Not including this one. Maximum. So we'll see what happens.
So seeing where the 2, is that the 2 right here? Yes. Is he just going to draw back and come off the rail? Or, I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he had the ball in hand, so he's going for 2 now. Very good shot because it eliminated the 1 rail kick window. He's got to kick 2 rails at it.
Does he?
I think he has to kick 2 rails at this.
Oh.
Okay, so he's on 2 now. And can John lock him up to the backside of this 9 here? Get to see some craftiness from John Scudder. But he doesn't have to. He can play that safety later or run out, right? I kind of like being on 2 and then going for the run out because you have it in your back pocket, right? It's sort of like if I get in trouble, I have it in my back pocket that a successful safety can get me the win, right?
Exactly.
So
A 2-way win. Either win by running out or win by safety.
Right.
He heard you.
I think he's going he's going for another safety here.
Wow.
Oh,
what
a
safety.
shot. And he just pumped his fist too. I saw him. Holy cow, that is for getting to 3 foul. Look at this ball.
Oh.
Absolutely in jail, guys.
In jail, cannot collect anything, cannot pass go, cannot go.
No collecting $200.
Nope.
No. He might not be collecting $1,000 either. Holy smokes.
Hold on. Does he see something? Oh, no.
Good try, though. So that was a 3 foul. Successful by John Scudder to get the win.
Sorry, but that was actually pretty close. Closer than I thought he could get.
Very close. I mean, considering where he was. I mean, that ball was locked up in jail.
Oh, because
Having a discussion of either he
John didn't really.
did.
Oh, John didn't tell him.
If he didn't say you're on 2, then it doesn't count as the.
They're going to work it out
third
between
foul.
each other.
Right.
But you're supposed to announce it.
You have to announce it as they're coming to the table. As they're coming to the table, and you have to announce that they're on 2.
Cliff said that he did. It's on stream. He said that he did announce it. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I must have missed it.
That's the beautiful thing about the stream is, especially with the microphone in there. So they've agreed that it was announced and that it did count, and the score is tied. So I'm going to change that scoreboard.
Look at that. Did John get it to 9-9?
He sure did. Wow, what a match! I mean, I think this is going to go hill.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I think Jack's about to break 2 balls on the break. So that's going to end up going to Angela Carlson.
Okay, so right now Lee Vestal has 16. He's in the hot seat with 16. He successfully survived the last break.
Snooker.
But
My bud.
any balls go in here. Oh, the cue ball went in.
And the cue ball
The
went.
cue ball went in, so that's a 0. Lee Vestal is still in the hot seat for winning that $50 prize. Wow.
You have not been strucken through yet, Lee.
Not yet. I haven't used the strike through.
Yes, sir. It's me.
That scratch on the break to make it a 0 has been so impactful.
It's so fun.
Definitely adds a twist to it that it makes it hard to predict the accurate. I wanted a contest that was going to be completely random, but that people would be sweating at the end and rooting for something.
Love it. Clifford said the same thing. The break bet is almost as exciting as the match. Totally. Sean, yes. You have to announce. You should announce, or no, you have to. You have to announce it.
As well, the rule states that as they're coming to the table, for when they're on 2, as they're coming to the table, you have to announce that they're on 2. And they have to acknowledge it, right? They have to say, you're supposed to, they're supposed to acknowledge it. I always make sure that they acknowledge it when I say it. It's just like a push out. Like,
Yes.
I want them to hear, give me a nod, like they hear me say push out or call a safety or whatever it might be.
Yeah, if I'm gonna earn that 3 foul, I need to make sure you know.
Yeah, it's got to be on paper. Certified.
Certified.
Oh.
That was.
So Jack says I can play safe too.
Yeah, but did he get there?
I don't know.
I think there is.
Let's take a look at that overhead here.
Yes, he got there. It looks like Scudder's going to have to kick at this. But from what I'm understanding, everyone's saying that he's a boss when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Oh, he had it hit. I think he had to just kind of.
Look at
It
that.
was like a punch masse shot, kind of.
Oh, so he didn't kick?
No,
Oh, wow.
he hit right into it.
I'm watching so many different screens right now.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got to cover that one up because that one's on. That one's a delay, so we definitely don't want to be
You
watching.
don't have to cover it up. I'm kidding.
I know, but I like to cover it up because that way you know that that's not the one to watch because you'll be commentating 7 seconds after it happens.
And that is not going to be good, though.
Not
He left
at
him.
all. Oh boy,
Oof.
this is interesting now.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, drama. Just, those are one of those really touchy safeties where you just want to give it a little lift off that rail, but not too much, right?
It's better to control 1 ball than it is to try to control 2 balls.
Yeah, it's hard. Because if it comes out too far, it's a sell out for the side.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't go out far enough to sell out for the corner.
Oh,
But
gosh.
John, I'm surprised that he missed that.
Same.
I think he was so focused on holding that cue ball on the correct side and getting the right shape, good straight position on the 6, which he did. But that took all of his focus.
And here, this is not really a fun shot either.
Right, and I think that's what John was trying to avoid with
Avoid.
that last shot is the angle.
Oh,
Beautiful.
he made that look way easier than it was. Y'all, that
Way
was not
easier.
easy.
Not at all. That was a nice, delicate, slow roll. Just to drop that cue ball in on the 8, nice and perfect. Uh-oh, come out a little far. Nah, he's all right.
I mean, he cut that 6 so dang easy. This should be
So,
butter.
so he is switching hands. I have noticed that. No, he isn't. That's right-handed. Never mind. 10-9. Jack Kiske on the hill here. Here we go.
So that's pretty exciting. You had one match for 500 in the middle, and then this one's 1,000 in the middle.
Yeah.
Boss.
I know. You guys are high rollers. All right, so let me see here. Save this. And we'll put it up here. So here's where we're at with the prediction contest, guys. The ones that are stricken out have been eliminated. Lee Vestal is sitting in that hot seat with 16, looking to pocket that $60. So if there's no balls on the break here, and
Wait, 60 or 50?
did I say 60? I meant 50.
50, okay.
It is 50. No, I was looking at 16. The number 16, I had the number 6 in my head. It is 50. Okay. Oh, sorry.
And that was a scratch.
Yep,
Just
the
so y'all
cue-
know, the cue ball
sorry.
flew off the table.
Well, you can see it rolling around on the floor. So
you didn't miss anything.
right. Yes, sorry, guys. I was not paying attention. They racked way faster. So Lee Vestal's still in it.
Wow.
And if Jack Kiske wins this rack, it's over and Lee Vestal will win the contest. If not, it goes hill-hill. So wait and see what happens.
And he's going for the 110. Really? I mean, why not, right? Because you're on the hill.
It's $1,000 shot.
And he doesn't make it. And he got lucky.
That's why you do it. It's because you can play safe. I don't think he got lucky. I think he intentionally played that.
Oh, like a two-way?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He's playing a safety with the opportunity to pocket the 10.
Yowza.
Yeah. He's saying, if I make the 10, great. My main objective was to hook behind the 3.
You're so smart, Patrick.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I in 9-ball and 10-ball, I've learned, like, it's always fine to go for the cheese, the money ball.
Have a backup plan.
But it's always fine if you have a safety, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That was beautiful. Speaking of you, oh my goodness, you are shooting so well, by the way.
Thank you. I sometimes I have my moments, like us all. Nice safety.
Hell
Wow.
of a hit.
Shot.
And safety. Who are these guys?
These this is crunch time right now for these guys. So this is it. For John, there's no more racks if he doesn't win this one. And I know Jack does not want this thing to go hill-hill.
I mean, we do.
Yeah, as streamers, we always want it to go hill-hill because that's just fun. But not when you're on the hill first. You want to shut it down.
He went for the carom, but also another two-way.
Great two-way. Look at that.
Ugh. Putting that one in my notebook.
Yeah, because he would have had shape on the 2 as well if he does make the 1. So very nice shot there. Drama. Are you guys entertained out there? I'm loving this.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Right. Oh, he's always trying to. McMahon is always trying to bait me into some action games. The problem is our schedules don't necessarily line up very often, so we usually only get to play like once every 3 or 6 months. But we're pretty even. We played a race to 20, and it went hill-hill.
He's going for the cut here. 2-rail back towards the 3 or 3-rail. 1, 2, 3.
And
that was a beautiful shot there, Mr. Kiske.
Yeah, and he had to really hold that for not getting behind the 6.
He's going to stop it here or drop back. Oh,
going
or not.
Forward 2, 3 rails.
That's just ballsy.
2 rails into the 9. Perfect
Take it
shape
to
on the
4.
4. What a stroke by Jack Kiske right there.
He wanted that to draw back a little further, I think.
He's just playing like he's just got no fear, and he's just.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
I know.
He shot that with fear, though. Look at this miss.
No,
I
he
thought it was
made
going to
it.
hang.
Isn't that weird how the shot before he hits it 100 miles an hour, and then that one he lightly, gingerly rolls into the pocket like, oh.
And I didn't say anything about that one, so that was not me.
No, it wasn't me either. I
I
was saying
won't.
the difference between the really hard forced shot to the delicate slow roll, that's a tough transition to make from one shot to the next. He did it
Yowza.
very nicely and just fell short on this. So John with an opportunity to take it to Hill right here.
How does he get back to the 8, though? Because he has to avoid running into...
I think you just try to slow roll it. Oh, sorry, guys. That was the wrong button. I think you slow roll this, and you take your medicine with a little bit tougher 8-ball. I think you just slow roll it into the pocket. Try to cheat the pocket a little bit. Yeah, just like that.
Oh, leaves him a tough shot, tough cut. I think it's a tough cut.
It's, yeah, I mean, the shape on the 9 is not guaranteed here because that 10 ball can be kind of big here. Yeah, he wants to, because you don't want to go too far past it and leave yourself a bank. But you don't want to be on the other side of that 10.
Is his goal to bring the cue ball towards the middle of the table here, or?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
mid-table position I think is what ideal for him. Crucial shot here.
Oh, he popped up
He
there.
sure did.
But you know what? Did he get some love?
No.
No. Okay.
So Jack Kiske,
Oh, he popped up.
John Scudder holding his neck like he's choking, but oh man.
Bo Bologna said top left 4 rails, which, yes, he was trying to go 4 rails, it looks like, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Bo likes to spin the ball. That is totally a Bo Bologna shot. He loves putting spin on that cue ball. I might have played it with a little bit of the opposite, low outside English.
Just to lightly bring it up to the
Mhm.
middle of the table to give
Yeah.
yourself a chance.
But you're also flirting with the 10 being in the way, and that's the problem with that. Going the way that Bo was talking about, inside with top inside, you're taking that 10 out of the equation. But I'm not as confident with my stroke.
They're taking a short little
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, just a quick little bathroom break in there. And again, guys, you are watching action on Chalkbox Production.
Your setup is so cool. I like this table. I like your desk.
Thank you.
Just gorgeous.
A really good friend of mine who's no longer with us made this for us, and it's definitely a treasure.
Y'all can't see it,
the-
but it's a chalk box, branded, beautifully done, custom desktop.
And window. He put the
Tabletop.
window in too.
Wow.
Yeah, we used to sit in here and just look at computer screens. We didn't have a window before, and just a fold-up table and computer screens. So- Okay, so here we go.
All right.
Jack
back in the game.
Kiske, crucial shot,
And,
he
oh
misses it. Oh my
gosh.
gosh! So both John and Jack had a chance at that 8-ball. Both of them missed it. That was not a gimme. I mean, there's no.
There's no gimmies.
Yeah, and the pressure is on. This is a must.
Must
Okay,
make.
so I can see the pressure on John. I can see like some redness in his cheeks. I saw him just exhale a big breath, like getting ready. Okay,
What
I
does he
gotta
do?
just. What?
What does he do here?
Well, I think he just
Look,
cuts
he's
the 8 in.
drawing.
I don't draw. No, I go forward and just bring that cue ball back to the rail where his hand is. That's what I'm doing. But he wants to be closer to that 9 ball.
He likes your style, Patrick. He likes to be close to his work.
Well, it is important to be close, but the 9 ball is that close to the pocket as long as you can get on the rail. But doing that, he did take the 10 out of the equation, right? If you try to go get perfect and you hit it too hard or too soft, you're going to be behind the 10. So going on the other side of the 10 does take that out of the equation a little bit. But now
He's not comfortable.
he's not really comfortable here.
Why is my heart racing so fast?
So he's going to be using the bridge. That's not the ideal bridge to use. I should probably tell him there's a bridge that's on the side of the table. That's more for the jumping. But I didn't really tell him. I didn't really tell them about the bridge equipment, but there is a bridge that's on hooks on the side of the table that is much better.
Okay, he's realizing that's not the right bridge he wants to use. Andy opens the door to say, hey, there's a bridge.
Yeah.
And Jack goes, nobody's talking to you. You threw me under the bus? It's okay. I don't care. I'll take it.
I don't want to fight, but Sophia might fight you.
I'll take it.
All right. There's a bunch of laughing in there. But he doesn't like that one either? Okay.
No.
That is the Spire bridge head. But there's also a reindeer antler in there too. You didn't ask about equipment, so, it's not. Usually players bring a lot of their own equipment with them.
But here's the thing. This shot is obviously incredibly crucial. He wants to be
Oh,
as
yeah.
comfortable. So choosing the lesser of all of the evils.
Boy, this is really getting the heart rate racing for everybody in the audience that's sweating this action too.
Oh my goodness! But he doesn't sell
it out. But
he doesn't sell it out, and he got
holy crap,
lucky.
though! I mean,
What the luck?
this is
Like Clifford said earlier.
whew, man. What's going to happen? Nobody knows. Nobody knows
This
what's
is
going to happen in this
exciting.
match. He's banking. Okay, so
Dang.
Jack is calling the bank here, which means
And he does not get there.
he's going to give an opportunity. He hits it at a very good speed, though, right? That was very calculated speed. He might have been hoping that the cue ball went behind the 10, too, though.
I think Scudder makes it in.
Scudder, is he banking?
I think he cuts it in.
I think he called the bank.
He called the bank?
I think so. And I think he's going to put a stop on it. He's going to put stop stroke on it. Hold it for the 10 on the side. I think he's going to miss short. Oh, he's cutting. And?
Oh, wow. What is this nonsense right now?
Wow.
How does... Again, he does not sell out. Wow.
I thought he called the bank. I really did. Thought it looked like he pointed to the bank shot on that, but
I am so invested, I can't sit down. And he misses the bank
Yes,
and
but
gets lucky here.
not lucky. I think that he intentionally played it at that
Oh,
speed.
another two-way.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't see that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a very common shot in 9-ball and 10-ball. Bank it short. If you're going to miss it short and hit it at the right speed to where it comes back and sits around that second diamond, because it just, especially on a 9-foot table, it makes it so tough on your opponent.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just showing my young grasshopper-ness still.
That's a
That's just insane.
good shot to know, because it's going to win you a lot of games in rotation. Get that speed down to where if you miss it short and hit it at the right speed.
John doesn't like it.
I feel like I'm sweating. God.
We are all invested.
Snooker says easy kick here.
Kick what? Kick in the...
Let me look at the overhead and see what we're looking at. I don't know. I don't think you're easy kick. I don't think you're kicking that into the pocket. And if you are, it's not easy. That's for sure.
Mm-mm. I mean, maybe easy to contact. What is he doing?
He's kicking the other way. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Oh, and he
and
missed it
he missed it.
completely. Oh, look at that 10 ball is going to go all the way to the rail.
But you know, with
But
ball in hand,
I know. Yeah, it's not. I mean, this is the hardest 2-ball out with ball in hand that you could have.
the furthest
right?
away from
'Cause
each other.
Right, but it's still ball in hand to get 2 balls. Right.
What I like doing here is putting the cue ball like on the rail and just shooting a draw shot and just coasting it.
Oh, like a stun draw.
Mhm, like a stun draw.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
geez
all he has to do is
Louise.
avoid the scratch, which he does. And Jack Kiske with this 10 ball.
And frickin' Lee Vestal.
And Lee Vestal to win it.
There
Jack
it
Kiske
is.
takes it down 11-9. Congratulations. All right. So,
Snooker, I'm in.
and Lee Vestal with the correct prediction of 16 balls pocketed on the break
Wow.
in this match. So let me update the score. It is now 100%. Jack Kiske wins 11-9. I'm going to go in there and we're going to say a few words. But before I
Thank
do,
you.
thank you so much, Sophia. I really appreciate your commentating and coming out here to play. I know it's a long distance for you to come all the way out here. You have to take a ferry, right?
Well, I drove around.
Oh, you drove around?
You know, why didn't I take the ferry? I don't know what.
Maybe you'll take the ferry back.
Yes.
Anyway, I wanted to thank you. Means a lot.
Yes.
Really appreciate it. Would love to have you back anytime.
Thank you.
And yeah, let's get in there. I'm going to have some quick interviews, and we're going to get on with the Roomba raffle that everybody's been waiting for.
Thanks to
to
the
get some
chat.
prizes awarded. And thank you for everyone in the chat and all the viewers, which we'll thank in also after the raffle. But yeah, let's get this thing going.
Woohoo!
All right.
Turn these off.
Yes, those two.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I got to make sure we're on the right. Let's get the right camera angle for this. John, do you have a minute? Do a quick post-game interview? All right, guys. What a match. That was entertaining to watch. I mean, there's always got to be a winner and there's always got to be a loser. But, John, come on over here if you could say a few words. What a match. I mean, you were let me see. Yeah, the microphone should.
Is it working? Damn.
Yeah, the microphone does work. Sorry. I noticed your face got a little bit more red towards the end of that match.
I think it was due to the missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, were you feeling the nerves, feeling the pressure?
Oh, absolutely. How can you not? I mean, I was up 5-1. The next thing you know, it's
He got 6 in a row, I think, at one point.
at least, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit stressful when you think you're going to roll your opponent and
You never know.
you just end up doing bad things to yourself.
Yeah. There was some great safety play in the match. We got to see, I think, a couple of 3-foul.
We each got one.
Yeah, you each had a 3-foul win. Very good. I mean, just all around good play, good kick shots, good safeties, runs when you needed to. Yeah, there's always going to be the misses here and there in the match. Some of them, we always look back and say, God, how did I do that? But
Yeah.
it's the pressure. It's a difficult table. Money on the line, live stream. It's
Yeah.
hard. Pool is hard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
overall, it was entertaining to watch.
Especially with matches like that. Like at the beginning, I felt like I couldn't miss, and then towards the end, I was just worried about missing because it was starting to affect me quite a bit.
Yeah. How do you feel like the table played? Being a diamond table specialist, what do you think of our table here?
I liked it at the beginning.
It's not so good anymore.
I think the later it got, the worse it played. Yeah.
I noticed. I noticed that some of the position play, you were leaving yourself longer shots than I was expecting. Maybe putting a little less spin on the ball and being comfortable with a longer shot, which makes the game more difficult on a big table instead of trying to get closer to it. Right.
It seemed with the AC, the cooler, drier condition, it was playing a little faster. So
Okay.
I was worried about overrunning my shape a bit.
Yeah.
And Yeah, then I took a couple of questionable shots where I should have probably played safe.
Okay.
But yeah, then what started, I think, my downward spiral was when I had just a slight cut on the 8-ball inside.
Yeah.
Trying to spin it across to get on the 9-ball, and I just totally flubbed that and kind of struggled from there on out, I think.
Yeah, it was a tough shot, but well, I want to thank you for coming out here.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure having you and hosting you.
Pleasure being here.
I hope you have a safe trip back home, and
All right.
love to have you back sometime.
Got 3 hours to think about all the things I did wrong.
And yeah, hopefully you're not watching while you're driving on your phone,
No.
watching the back, but yeah, I'm sure you'll watch it back, and
I was
it's always
valuable
valuable.
to the audio for a little while coming up here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so really happy to have, and tell your friends in Oregon, we're always looking to do interstate matchups and, get more of these types of matchups going on. So
Great.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. Jack,
Consolation prize?
the microphone? Do you really want to keep the microphone?
Oh, man.
All right, Jack, congratulations. You
Thank you very
held up for
much.
Washington.
Yeah, well, a lot of that credit can be to my father, John Kiske, who has been teaching me since I was about 4 or 5 years old. Dan Louie, who's given me a few pointers over the years. Mike Zimmerman, who's given me a little bit of tutelage here and there. And Filipino gentleman by the name of Raul, who's been there to be able to let me play him $5 a rack when he'd play other people $500 a set. And, just a couple of lucky rolls here and a tight pocket table that gave me a couple more drops than it gave my opponent. He played great. And if 2 balls dropped for him that didn't drop for me, he probably wins the match. He played a phenomenal match, and take my hat off to him. He's a great player, and I'd love to play him again anytime for fun, for money. He's exceptionally competitive at my level, and
Yep.
he's a fun guy to hang out with and doesn't take it too serious. And we had a great time playing each other, razzing each other a
I
little
noticed
bit
that.
here
There's a
and
lot of
there.
laughing and joking. And
Oh, yeah,
that's
we-
always fun to see. I know you can be competitive, but you can still have fun with it, right?
Oh yeah,
And-
just because there's a lot of money on the line, $500 a head,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean you can't laugh, joke, and have a good time about it. I
Yeah.
mean, some people take it super serious. We were able to have a good time and joke around about it. He was ahead for a while. He played really good. He got way ahead early.
Yep.
I made a really good comeback later on. A couple of rolls helped me out, and I felt like early I was shooting good, but I kept dogging it at the end. But eventually things came around, and I started getting out on a few racks. He was shooting really good, which made me nervous, which made me concentrate better, which is the important thing.
Yep.
So I started getting out instead of dogging toward the end, and generally speaking, we had a great time playing against each other. I feel like, I had a great time playing him. He seemed like he was having a really good time playing me. And, thanks to my dad, my brother, and, a couple people that have helped me along the way for, helping me keep my composure, because that wasn't always the case. And I'm really thrilled I could play a match like this and really enjoy myself through the whole thing instead of getting frustrated and,
Well, I tell you, when it just shows something when you're down 5-1 in a race to 11 on the stream, on the tough table, and the money in the middle, and you're down 5-1. If you can stay composed and get that momentum going back in your way, which you did, it takes a lot to do that. A lot of players, once they get down, they're done, and you fought back, and obviously, then once you had the momentum, it made it, definitely your favor. And then certainly towards the end, boy, it got tight, and it could have been hill. Either way, that last game, that last rack could have went either way. It definitely could have gone hill, and then who knows what's going to happen. Then you're playing one rack for 1,000 in the middle,
Yeah, absolutely. And, one of the things that gave me a little bit of confidence in the situation when I was down 5-1 is I played Bo Bologna over in the Spokane Open almost a year ago. It was 10.5 months ago now, and I got down 6-0 to him. I was playing absolutely terrible, and he was playing phenomenal. And no discredit to him because he played exceptional to get up on me, and I was not playing well. And I took a break, and I came back, and I was able to end up beating him 9-7. So I ended up basically beating him 9-1 after my break that I took.
Yeah.
And that gave me the confidence to understand that if I'm behind, even if the guy is playing exceptional, I can still come back.
Yeah.
Because if I play my game, I can beat almost anybody. I'm not saying anybody.
Well, you got to have.
Because I don't want
have
Shane Van Boning walking
Yeah,
into the
right,
room next
yeah.
week being like, hey, I'll play it for 10 grand.
Right.
But
hey, Jack, I heard you
know,
play anybody.
I've
So-
played some great players, and, you know, I've got beat by most of them, and I've beat a few of them. And, you know, it's as long as you can enjoy doing it and learn from it, that's what we're here for.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it. We got to get going with the Roomba raffle now. And again, congratulations on your win, Jack.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate you having me on the stream. I would love to be back here again sometime, given the opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, you might. I think we got your. Do you have some? Well, your brother has raffle tickets.
Yeah,
in here.
my twin brother's got raffle
Justin's
tickets
got some
because
raffle
he
tickets
wanted
in
to be
here.
playing the match before me tonight.
All right.
So hopefully he gets in it.
So what we're gonna do.